Hey, we're back. We're solving this mystery of where the fuck my father is. It's been 15 hours since he said he was going out for cigarettes. Let's check for clues in the house, actually. That might be the guy, though. Some guy that loves fishing might know where the bandits are. Clues? No. Some fishing rods. Alright, let's ask downstairs. Welcome to Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you'd like to stay. Think we're actually in pretty tip-top shape, so no. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father, though, as he always gets left behind. Wow. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. And that guy just sold us a bunch of fish, so I guess it is that dude out on the dock. Could I ask you something? He's not responding at all. He must be really into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. The man seems to be concentrating on his fishing. Oh, okay. Good talk, man. Maybe there's a noisy motorboat will wake him up now. Welcome to Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see, yes and no. How should I put it? We're looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, you're talking about old man Kuwano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd and Kuwano. Peas in a pod, those two. I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. Sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying that, oh, that's the old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name out real loud. Hey, Justin. Old man Kuwano. Excuse me, are you the man called Lloyd who's from the Royal City? He's really focused. He's tuned out everything of his mind but fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What do you... Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over, and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you, kids? Where'd you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. How'd you know my name? Like, why is your flamboyant friend hitting on me? Oh, you know I'm Lloyd. We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? Well, my fucking fish got away, asshole. I see, so you heard from Mr. Kuwano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute, what do you mean by this lake's guardian? Music emoji, I'm glad you asked. The Guardian's a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It's been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log into this maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish, like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts. So I came a-running from the Royal City. Huh, now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way to the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? No doubt about it. They headed out on the New Ansel Path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that. When I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. I thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Huh. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Haha. Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? Guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. Ooh, you better watch out, because this little kitten bites. Ha. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. Ooh! It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genus Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly like the same one as the one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush in anything they'll regret later on. My mind isn't failing me. I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep. We'll meet back here in 2 days is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get in any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that it's off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you young'uns to your work. Whoa. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing net. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So, how's this couple involved with that missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Cher explained that they encountered Gisette and Relent. I see. That seemed to be the person in question, all right. Which means that tonight's the night, huh? Yep. Seems we should probably get a room just in case. We're gonna be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. I don't have... Let's grab some CP first, just in case we fight her right away, and we can just S-break the shit out of her. I just want him to shoot. We need closure on what this fucking gun does. Man, he has a very deep voice for the way he acts. He missed, by the way. That guy did fucking cancel my spell. Fucking fart clouds. We're not actually gaining Sepith very fast at all now that I think about it. Just fart clouds? There we go. There's some other stuff. I should probably be focusing on the roly-poly, shouldn't I? Yeah, not as far range as I thought. Take that. It's me, flamboyant guy from the Empire. Take that. I guess you're allowed to break the trope. He's allowed to have a deep voice. That roly-poly's gotta go. Oh, it's his turn, by the way. Oh, great. Get to whipping. Take that. Maybe I should just do magic. I like the game so far. I guess really the only complaint is that you level really slow. So, doesn't seem worth it to fight every single thing, really. Holy shit, that guy just homes in when you're casting magic. Oh, look at that. He knows Soul Blur. Maybe one more fight. Oh, petrified him. Holy shit. Whoa!
99.
Holy shit, that guy said nighty night. Is that me? Am I in the game? No thanks. No thanks. Just keep on floating. You know what? Let's not waste too much time here. I'm confident in my group's ability now that I know Olivier says nighty night when he kills people. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. They're really letting me know that this is serious. Get a room. Alright then. Please come with me. I'll show you to your room. There's like 3 rooms in this fucking building. It's this one. This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax until dinner's served. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. It's great, huh? Wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that. But is it really okay to just take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. Holy shit, I'm pretty sure that's part of a bracer's job too is her catchphrase. Holy shit, Sherry, you're blackout drunk. That's just part of a bracer's job. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. That's literally what I do when I'm doing bracers work, is I walk around and eat tacos. What a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. How about it? Might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and reading. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. Ha ha! I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Do I have to go get the fishing rod? Get out of my way. You idiot girl. I didn't see anything resembling an exclamation point. Maybe we're done. Maybe this is the end of Trails in the Sky. There we go. This looks good. Definitely the best spot. Hee hee. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Start fishing. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow. We literally just looked at them, you idiot. Some fishing rods. Yeah, just don't take them, I guess. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score? A progressive rod. This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. All right, then. I'll put it to good use. Enjoy yourself. A very progressive rod. It's okay with the fact that I'm a girl. This looks good. Let's see about casting a few lines. Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? To the east, where the shade reaches. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Now what should I do about bait? Use a live bait. Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Whoop. Whew! I got a bite! Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? I don't actually fish. Wait until he gets tired. A liberal carp. This one's just my warm-up. What should I do now? Don't change. Just grab another carp. Ooh. Try this. Wait a bit. A rainbow trout. Apparently, how you reel it in magically changes the fish. This is quite a catch. What should I do now? We're done. There's an actual video game to play here, I'm sure. Man, it's already starting to get dark. Guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Huh? Joshua? What's this? The book 100 Days War seems to have been left on the table. Estelle picks it up. I wonder if Joshua forgot this. For being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. Guess I just have to take it to it myself. Wonder where he could have taken off to. Hello? Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? I've already had my fill. Sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. You forgot your book. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. Well, I may not be as reliable as Dad. I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you just don't seem to know what's important. Haha, you're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you? That's the one I wanted to hear. Huh. Of course, they're getting blackout drunk. It's part of a bracer's work. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. It's because he's bad at it? So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years has passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. It's been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day your father came home with this beat-up kid? Some random stranger who never says a word about his past? Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek. You've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness, like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring, and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Injured and all, more than once. Ha ha. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle, what? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. Ha-ha. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper's ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Maybe some booze left. Whoop, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. There's the book. I'm actually done with it, and at this point it'd just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. Want to take a stab at it, Estelle? I'll give it a shot. Thank you. How big is this book? Let's just take a little gander at it, a peek. 10 pages, maybe later. There's a pretty big book, Joshua. 10 pages? There they are. Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivier. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Music emoji. Heh. Didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh, great. She's already reached stage 2. Rage mode. Don't worry, Cheryl. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What? So you can still drink more, can you? Eek. Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't. Should I? You're like a little demon and cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I hate to bother the two of them. Good idea. I don't know how they're gonna help me fight bandits if their fucking livers are failing. Please, Cher, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass. Oh. Is he not gonna help? He's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them? I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows? If I recall, she would have been about 12 years old at the time. I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it all wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did. He'll thank me in the long run, too, after his raging hangover. And so that whole time, you're just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Cher. Quiet, you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. Hello? Lloyd's staring at an open map. It appears to be a map of Valeria Lake. There are hardly any structures on the west side. I didn't get many bites either. All I'm getting on the east side are small fish. The Guardian probably won't appear in either of these two places. I guess the best thing I can do is continue fishing from the shore. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's the possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. Don't you fucking dare say on top of the tower. Let's see if I'm allowed to leave. We don't need to head to the road right now. We should be looking for a place where we can monitor it instead. There's a bush right here. A bush here. How the fuck am I supposed to watch the road? How would... We would clearly be spotted here. There they are. Well, it looks like we're a little early, huh? Seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Oh, wait for me, Kyle. I guess they just didn't notice us in the illuminated window, gawking. Should have known it'd be them. It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They're quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Don. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too. Hey, Kyle. Don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don's gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Ooh! Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. Shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although, admittedly, it is a bit colder than Libero. Do you think you could just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me. With your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to get back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Okay, I see your point. And I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don's been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I'd like to believe that Don's smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys, too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Huh? Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Ooh! What's that over there? What's what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for has finally showed up. Beep beep! Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? Could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Black-clad soldier, say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer you my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now, I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. How about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? In fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're gonna get paid out of the Queen's own pocket. I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. No problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want us to do, Sheriff? Should we just storm in? Shoot them all? Let ADO sort them out? I've got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings appearing here means the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? I think it's a good idea, too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. What's up, Joshua? Have some hidden plot you don't want to tell us about? No, it's nothing. The party took to the road in search of the location of the airship and found it. So they're parked in front of the Amberl Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. What do you want to do, Sheriff? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things, but there's more than double their numbers since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. How about we take them all on at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Oh, someone's sobered up. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Oh, keep it down or they're going to hear you. Isn't this a surprise? Can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila, I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. Some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you all enjoy the fun yourselves, right? I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up to you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down on that brandy at once. You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Sheriff. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is. They might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. While there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take, or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay, but if you blow in my ear, I'm going to seriously punch your lights out. Kyle, Gisette. It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. Talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yeah, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. Oh, we did it! Sweet. Cool it down, you guys. Holy fuck. Nice. Hey, watch your mouth. It's a little too early to get excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Don. Alright, everyone. Pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. Temperature outside is 69.8 degrees, 15% humidity. South-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 arg. No orbital reactions in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Transmissions of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizers green. Alright, lift off. Aye, aye, sir. Lights on. Very sneaky. Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yep. I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean up the place when I can find some free time. Don't forget the vacuum. Oh, right, from last time. Right. Oh, look, it's that wall we saw before. Was it a pretend wall? Boop. That's just how you land your ship, huh? Hop, 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 hop. Boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We've just got to tough things out a little longer, then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Dawn as our leader, we can't go wrong. Don't you think Dawn's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If college just said her to talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. It's just that I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you'd like. Ooh. Bracers Guild. You're too late. A preemptive attack. Look at us. They do poison, but I'm not afraid of them.
Take that.
Especially because there's a healing machine in the airship, isn't there?
Take.
What are these guys? Swings a dagger with a poison lace blade. They don't take any bonus. They take 10% bonus from everything. So in 1-2, we'll just go hit up the healing machine. Except him. I just like shooting stuff. Yeah, shot him right in the chest. Oh no, oh, I'm stunned. No, you're bleeding internally. There's an S break for when we find somebody important. Whoa! Oh, my Sepith. Oh, that's red Sepith, actually. I think we can max out somebody's clock now. Whew! Looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have to thank you this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we'd just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivia, so you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years, are you kidding? I simply thought it'd be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if we said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley. The Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Relent? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. This is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height, which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Sheriff. Well, it didn't seem to help us much getting here, but anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. Of course, your father, Cassius, too. Right. Understood. Hup. Want to use the healing machine? Maybe just take like a big meaty shit on the computer. Signed, Bracers Guild. Rest. It's probably bad for the battery to have the healing station on the airship. Boop. Looking for a vacuum cleaner, Clink says. Well, that's the empty room. That's where they keep that. Oh, look, their base is filled with monsters. Highly skeptical. That's a lot of you guys. Holy shit, that's a lot of you guys. Gold rats. Attacks by using poison-filled glands. On its feet, they hate fire, so let's capitalize on that. That is one angry-looking owl. What's your deal? Elder owl, an aggressive avian monster. It circles mountainous regions by air in search of prey. Well, I'm gonna just hit you with my sword. Do you know Firebolt? You do. It's just a Firebolt party. We can have Estelle go in there with a Hurricane if we're lucky. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just kill him myself. Ho! Oh, that missed, actually. That did. Poison. Oh, he's blind and he still hit. Sometimes you can't win. Can I get some dudes with a flicker here? How? Thank you, I was about to say. That guy get fucked. Whoop. Oh, that was perfect, actually. 0 damage. That gives us the 7th up. Huh, that was weird. Not sure why he went for that one. Just Joshua short on an S break. I heard a sparkle noise when he flicked his hair. He's a character. Yeah, not a lot of reds. A weird little indent here. Oh well. Uh-huh. A lot of identical rooms here. Ooh. A scorpion. What? A scorpion is a whip. Holy shit, that's quite the jump. Huh. A lot of this place is just nothing. Ooh, that goes somewhere. That's suspicious. Hold on a second. I can hear someone talking on the other side of the door. Sounds like some of the grunts. Let's take care of them before we move on so there's no surprises behind us. Well, now we know not to go this way. A jeweled ring. Let's see what the witticism is for it being empty. The chest is empty. How tragic. An EP charge. Ooh. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Well, I guess that's it. The voices of some men can be heard. Sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Yes. So I says to Mabel, I says, what the fuck? Huh? Are you guys new around here? In your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, who are you? Are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo. We're with the Bracers Guild. I think it'd be best if you surrendered. Forget that. We won't give up without a fight. One jumped. Super Mario attack. Now this is the tricky part, is I want to get a nice big juicy AoE, but before they move. The plane was a complete failure. Do something like this and hope they all run in. What do they hate, by the way? They really don't give a shit about anything in particular. Clock up. Oh, ooh, that's gonna be fucking juicy. Are you casting an AoE? Petrified breath. Not big enough. Do this. Oh man.
Hey, come and get me.
Oh, they were all very fucking upset about that.
Wow.
Oh no, our red sepets. Oh. See if that actually moves her up in the turn order or something. It did not. Critical. Yes, please. The fact that Taunt didn't miss there was pretty good. Got a Olivier finisher. Nighty night.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. See, that was maybe a difficult fight. Only gave us 36 XP. 36 red, though. All right, and where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there's going to be some serious consequences involving a whip. Do what you want with us, but we're not going to talk. Is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Oh! Honestly, being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Where are your leaders, Kyle and Gisette? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell your bosses, huh? Guess there's only one thing left to do. Holy Stregus. Shearer's as unforgiving as ever. This, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Sheriff. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. Nothing to take from him, okay. Oh, what the fuck? It's me, Mad Tree? A plant monster from the mountains. Slow sprays movements with mud, weak against fire. Luckily, a lot of people know fire. Hopefully we can kill him before he fucking hurts Josh too much. Ow. He will get to go first. Ow. Well, that's it, huh? That's just what you're gonna do. I win. Oh man, did that tree drop red sepet? Because that would be pretty handy.
Seems you came up short.
I kind of zoned out and didn't check if we got red sepith there. Whoops. Speaking of me being dumb, let's actually heal up. That's actually good. We can just cook some food if it gets worse. Nothing. There's a lot of nothing in the dungeons. Whoop, hello. Don't be a surprise attack. It wasn't. Although I really would like it to be a preemptive attack. There we go. Give this guy his medicine. Medicine in this case being fatal magic. And just these guys is easy. Man, that HP heal really keeps you in the fight. Hopefully I shoot for that much. Don't reach him. Whoops.
Take that.
One hit point. Why are you doing this to me? Mad trees don't drop red. Down below, I have the craziest feeling my dad won't be there. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built. Seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem strange to me that something like this is still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Zamurian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before. I'll tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. What? What kind of men are you hanging out with? Strega Ars. Oh, she has Strega Ars. Get some more of those preemptives. Whoops. That bullet might have just went off and ricocheted into the next battle and killed someone. TTA, have you played the Castlevania game on PS1? I don't really play that kind of game, so no. Symphony of the Night? I'm familiar with it. I just don't really play action-y games, platformers and what have you.
Enjoy the show.
Let's try this way first. Hey! Bear Assault. Better than Twink Assault, I suppose. Bear Assault. Oh, of course he would be the one with Bear Assault. A large caliber hunting gun. That's a big jump in attack power. And it gives him quick draw, or he already has quick draw. What is this? I found a jeweled ring. Defense +2, okay. Bear Assault. Hey, vacuum cleaner. What's this? I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. A black notebook. A notebook? That's what it looks like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Good idea. The ring's for another quest. Oh, right. Somebody lost their ring and I was supposed to find it. Okay. Oh man, I was about to say, maybe we'll just auto-attack them, but if there's two of them, we're definitely going to use arts. Orbital arts. Good thing so many people know fire, because a lot of people in this fucking game hate it. Give the notebook to the guard in the army jail, alright. I'll risk it. Oh yeah, we'll just put him down the old-fashioned way. Piece of cake. Stay cool. Who's got the most? Cher's actually running low, so... Get some of that shooting Sepith out of them. I can actually afford a dual strike, so I'm gonna do that. Just more Sepith, you know? A juicy bone. I think I've already made fun of that item. What are you doing in there alone, fella? You know what? I don't care. I'm a little curious, actually. There's nothing special about this fight. I got tricked. Comes the next one. Can't finish that off. It's a little unsettling when they die to blind because it implies that I killed them by gouging out their eyes. Ah, good guys! Bracers Guild! Brutally murdering your enemies is another part of being a bracer. Ooh, she's a 200.
Alright, we're good to go.
This way, I suppose. This fucking place is huge for your hideout. Are you people dumb? Oh fuck, did I go backwards? Voices of some men can be heard. I hear somebody talking again. Shall we rush the room? You bet. So then I says to... What the fuck? Who are you guys supposed to be? Bracers? How'd you get in here? Looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly. Or lose. Don't kid yourself. Let's get them. Hup. I think 2 jumped that time. Looks like as long as we get the aerial right in front of us, we're fine. Okay. Just need a Stealth all for me. Give him one of these. Run right in. There you go. That's perfect. Can I not get all 6? Oh, well. Like I just went. Let's get all these other ones.
Or I'll hit you.
What does he have? Quick draw. Fires off several rounds. Oh man, that's another big one. Yes, please. Oh no. Things I didn't fucking plan out. That attack knocks him back. Cool attack though. Oh.
Take that.
And that should be him. Nope, I lied. Looks like, no, Estelle and Olivier don't have their 200 yet.
Seems you came up short.
And then we'll just eat some fish or something. 36 red. Sure I have something in my bag of tricks. What's going on out there? Seems to be out loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? Is my dad in here? I don't see him. We're with the Bracers Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We've just taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. The dungeon is filled with monsters, though. We've been saved? I'm Brant, captain of the airliner Lynn. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here, by the way. Huh? It doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? That's correct. This is everybody who was on the Lynn, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracers Guild. Cassius Bright. I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Oh, Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right. Now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who'd been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? His name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Relent, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. It looks like our question's finally been answered. Haha, how ironic. Wait a minute, then just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay. You're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We're now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. I guess we'll just close the door tightly and hope monsters don't kill them. Now I'll finally be able to get back to my travels. Being stuck here has put a real kink in my plans. Those Sky Bandits ripped off everything I bought at the Bose Market. Make sure to get my stuff back, Bracers. Thanks for coming to our rescue, Bracers. Now I'll finally be able to return home. All things considered, I'm surprised you're able to find and get in this place. Being a Bracer must be a tough occupation, huh? Man, I thought this was the end of us for sure. There was something just not right about the look in that Sky Bandit boss's eyes. Thank you for saving us. All the passengers are safe and sound. No one's sick or injured either. I wonder what's going to happen with my store right now. Thank you. More than myself, I'm glad to know Atget's been saved. Are you guys Brazers? Are you going to arrest the nice guards? We gotta have a talk about what you named your kid. Have we been saved? I must be dreaming or something. Oh, I'll finally be able to get home to Zeiss. This was the first time I'd ever ridden on an airliner. And I think that something like this would happen. I'm glad they were safe, but what happened to the Lynn? We were blindfolded, so we never saw exactly what happened. The ship's fine, the army took it. I never knew you'd come to save us. Thank you all. I'm pretty sure the Sky Bandit leaders are somewhere on the lowest level of this place. Be careful, all of you. After the way they ripped out the Lynn's engine, I'd kept it in such good repair all this time. I'll never forgive them for that. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry fellas, you're dead. This is my first time playing a Trails game, yep. There's a rock wall at the end of the passage. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Should we try pushing on it? Sure. Hey, it's the exit. That is not what it looked like the first time I came on the outside. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's in a corner of the Nebel Valley. Shira, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. That's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation. Yeah, I normally try to play a whole franchise from the beginning, or you get spoiled by the quality of life shit. A familiar voice can be heard. Is this? It looks like the Sky Bandit boss's room. Hang on. A reviving bomb. The treasure chest is offended that you've returned. Was the first time not good enough? Wow. Rude doodler. Let's save it, even though I'm pretty confident we'll win. And we can just retry the fight. I'm mainly saving in case it's like a back-to-back boss fight and I use my S-brakes wrong. Let's listen in. Wahaha! So the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, we'll need to decide on a plan how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? But once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. Don? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberal for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But, sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages, too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that, and I don't want to get our home back with mirror stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here, huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Whoa! Kyle? Who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the cop with Sky Bandits. Haha! What happened to you? What in Adios' name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? It's us, teenagers. You again? Bracers? Why are you here? How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Ambril Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hall. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that. For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit, you two-faced tomboy? What'd you just call me? You bimbo? Airhead brute? Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group, so it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby placed under arrest. It'd be best not to resist. Man, crap. Kyle, Gisette, what's the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Don. That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill him, that'll be that. What? Ha! What a bunch of fools you are. To think with that pitiful number of people you could ever capture Don Capua. That's a big gun. Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle Gisette, it's time to hunt some game, and I like my sport bloody. Oh, they go first. All right. Out. See, this is why I saved. We forgot to eat. Okay, what's your deal, homie? Dawn, 1900. Never hesitates to fire his massive cannon. What if I just... Do we have something that heals everybody? We really don't. Oh, well. Ugh. I just unload right in his face. Hey, that's an AoE.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
He just kissed the bullet.
Take that.
Someone's been naughty.
I think just like all the other times we fought the Sky Bandits, he's gonna survive with like one turn of life. Oh, now he's blind. Hopefully that misses. Oh, fuck, they all get to go first. They might get a kill here. They might kill Joshua. Uh-oh. Hey, how come he's going again? What the fuck? Produced a bomb from an unknown pocket. Hey, that's great. He's got 310 health still. Holy shit, this is bad. Never mind, he still goes down pretty quick. Bang! She's a rock person. Oh man, you could have not have stood in a worse place, Estelle. Oh, that was twosies. He produced a bomb again. This is a little unfortunate. The only reason we're really in trouble is I forgot to eat. Do I want to use a reviving bomb? Yeah, sure.
Take that.
We're gonna get some money out of this. We might have to do this fight over. Our first game over. Bum, bum, bum. Oh shit! I meant to shoot her. Oh, and she's gonna go first. What is this? Oh man, don't be a heel. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is, I pretty much threw the whole fight right there. Well, it's a good thing she never cast Tiara on her brother. I have no idea how to fucking kill her. 200 HP is not even enough. I really botched this fight up. Kind of just want him to kill us. I want to do this over. That is incredibly annoying. She's just going to keep casting that. That's fine. If everybody's alive, we can just kill her. I swear, 500 seems to be more every time I hit her. There it is. No, never mind. We died to that exploding tree in the beginning, didn't we? Retry. Oh my god. No, I wanted to load it. Hey man, how the hell do I get out of a fight? Is there a hard reset? This is just normal difficulty. I still think S breaks are a good idea. Maybe not. Maybe just spamming dual strikes a good idea. Yeah, I think I get more bang for my buck if I spam that. What the hell do you think she's gonna cast? Maybe I can petrify her. I doubt it. Heart. Oh, he hates fire. Wow. Nicky Knife does not like magic. Bang! That's gonna hurt. Oh, you're doing this shit again. Nope, I'm not gonna risk that spell again. That wasn't nearly enough damage. Do I have anything to unfuck that? Well, she didn't get turned into stone, so there's that. Oh man, he's gonna kill someone. Nope, he didn't shoot Joshua there. Strength up. Oh!
That's it.
Your wizard days are over, kid. I really need to heal. Actually, can I? Yes, I will get it off before anybody else goes. Who's in the most trouble? He is. He'll go before me, but I can hit him. And then do this again. I can steal crits with an S break. Yeah, maybe I've mostly been using them to just like blow up side quest monsters right away, but I guess I should use it to abuse the turn order on a fight like this. But I definitely seem to get more bang for my buck just spamming the cheap ones. He got healed though, so we're fine. Look at that, we didn't even need to eat a taco. I should maybe eat a taco in a second. She's in a lot of trouble, but time to get some bonus Sepith from my own team healing them. Dual strike for 39 damage, worth it. Double miss, by the way, I'm blinded. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice I got shot right in the eyeball with that cannon. I'll just firebolt him. Get him out of the way that way. And then... what does this guy have left? God damn it, I just want to see. He doesn't much care for magic, and he's got all of his HP still. Well, not actually all of it, but... if we could get a Stell to taunt him... actually, no, because he's an AoE too. Gonna throw some dynamite, huh? Wrong. Luckily it doesn't blow up in his hand. Take this! Bang! I can't do anything because I have to keep healing. Which is better than anybody dying, I guess. Now, I don't think that blind's gonna go away. The blind went away already, never mind. Art, I guess I can just... I think it's better to just shoot him. Oh, now he's blind. What do I got? Cancels arts and crafts, but he doesn't do arts or crafts. Nope. I think we can just pick them apart now. I think his HP's low enough, actually.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that.
Someone's been naughty. Oh, are we done already?
Thanks for the free stuff. 60 XP from a boss battle. Joshua learned. Why does Joshua know Tom? That's weird. 180 red, though. Some good pocket watch upgrades. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? How could I lose to this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and well, you'll know what'll happen, right? Sherazard stroked your whip and smiled at Gisette. Ugh, anything but that. Why me? Why'd I have to go down like this? Ugh. What's going on? I hurt all over. When did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro, Don? Oh, Gisette, are you back from Relent already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Huh? Don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning men? We probably won't be able to earn the whole lot, but be patient. What are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Gisette came back from Relent like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We never do something like that. What's this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. Haha, what an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle just said, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don. I think that's my line. Thanks to you, bro. We've got a chance to escape. Holy shit with these smoke bombs. Not again. Hey, Kyle? We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never gonna get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get this out of the room. Which way'd they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in the airship. After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. What a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivia, you better hurry. We're going to leave you behind. Wait for me. Hey, beating the shit out of them magically healed us. Whoop. Hold it right there, you. You're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that? That's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, we're going to force our way through. See, they're not messing around because they didn't comically jump this time. They missed. Get him! Whip. Yeah, let's do... Yeah, let's just do one of these. They'll all join the party. What'd I tell ya? What did I tell ya? That fourth guy might not get hit by Hellgate. Just wait for the magic to start. Oh, that got everybody. There you go. Flawless victory. Except for the part where Estelle got stabbed in the stomach.
Oh, are we done already?
Not a lot of XP. More reds. Poison. Like an item? What is that? Poison. It's a quartz. Poison enemy with 10% success. Poison's actually really strong in this game. That might be handy. I hope the mad trees didn't come back. They did. I just kind of stood there and let that happen. But what if, just to speed things up, we go? Because I need red. I don't really need any quartz from these guys. I think we're just gonna run from everybody. Don't think you're going any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? Heh. They've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. Alright, I think the exact same strategy will work, so... The exact same strat. Oh, no, you still get threesies. I'll wait. She might not get aerial off in time. I lied, she will. Here comes the damage. Actually, if I was smart, I might have been able to slap that guy into Hellgate. I don't quite have the hang of fiddling with, like, seeing whose turn is coming up. Have I made any indication whether I'd play with the whole series? I don't like to play the same game back-to-back, so I wouldn't play them all back-to-back, but if the games aren't awful, I'd probably play them all. I like to finish franchises. The opportunity presents itself. Just this last fella. Whoop, I just pressed move and did nothing. We've still got
Let's move.
another poison. Huh. I guess you'd want multiple people to have the same quartz. You can't wear the same quartz twice, as far as I know. Man, there are just mad trees everywhere in here. Fort Mad Tree. Crap, it looks like we've got company. Don't think you're gonna walk out of here the same way you walk in. How is there a third group of you guys? All we need to do is buy some time for Don Collins, you're set to escape. Trying to shield your master to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit's admirable. I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a better way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. See if I can shoot them into the Hellgate this time. Ah, they're in a weird spot now. Actually, I could probably shoot him. Him back into the fun zone. And then I'll move and stand right in it. That way you'll all want to hang out here. Look at this. This is the place to be. Joshua didn't cast Hellgate. I'm dumb. Alright, here we go. We'll taunt. Pay attention or I'll hit. What a sweet trade. I don't think that's enough damage for, oh man. Holy shit, I'll get Hellgate Sepith up? Hello? Give me all your money. No. The money at the bottom of the pocket.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Look at that, 26 red. Sorry, boys. Oh, shit, I wasn't looking. Did they drop a poison again? No. Oh. Huh? What's this? They blocked us in. How'd the army find out about this place? That liar. Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. What's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman, too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So how about it, Neil? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys? What? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you, again, and the entire hideout's been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way, but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place unconscious, and as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You've done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel's top priority. If we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you, too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Gonna get some snappies. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero, so there's no real reason for us to stand out. Sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background, too. Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad? I guess that's the one problem we've still got to figure out. Where's Dad now? What's he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. This has to be a fucking promotion. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you'd come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if what we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed! Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? Tee-hee? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits? I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really, are you okay with that? Of course I am. Remember she signed off on the $500,000 bottle of wine? Here's your $5 for saving our town. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grain Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor's as happy as she is. Heh! Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. Tee-hee, you think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. South Block burglary. $8,000 and 10 bips? I did not get promoted to 5th class. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very, very nice sum. And this is for me. A recommendation from Bose. Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course, it'd be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugrin. We'll work hard so we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. It's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracers Guild, so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Relent branch. But aren't Cassius's bright family members here? What? That's us, but perfect. We contacted the Relent branch and they said you'd come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. Estelle was given both the letter and parcel. This letter, yeah, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Relent branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel's from your dad, too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. The sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You bracers sure do excellent work. See ya. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Oh, well, oh, you're so kind. There's a reading chair upstairs. Thanks, Lugrin. Let's have a look at the content, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? Oh, it's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why'd your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because, oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who's traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright, already. You'd be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what... Depending on the content... Well, these are just naked pictures of Olivier somehow. Cuts the letter's seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I am sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you can both succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately it looks like I won't be able to make it back home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Relent, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazard and Aina. Cassius Bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. It's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that. Let's focus on what's in the box. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Oh, why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know? That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Although, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. Okay. That's it? It looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What in the heck is this black orbment anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use, although it feels a little similar to a battle orbment. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know we're all worried about him? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad got himself into this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. He did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Relent and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruin, Zeiss, and Gransel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is, or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua, what? You're a genius. Are you talking? What? This is like killing two birds with one stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart, so should I consider that a yes? Is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes. Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberl, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. Haha! Looks like she's back to her old self. Haha! I guess it's settled then. Well, take care. Going to head back to Relent now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. Hang on. Know what? She can come. And if you didn't go back, the Relent branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Relent branch, got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. The same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Haha! Alright, alright. I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. Why are you heading back to Relent, not to mention with Shara? That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. I thought it was about time I turned my attentions toward another region. As for Relent's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. Well, we'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. Ha! I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. Well, have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble and Relent, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Aina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Huh? The Relent-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Ollie boy, looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on. Shara, wait, can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I just had a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already, if you consider yourself a man that quit acting like a ninny. Eek! See you later, Shara. Give her regards to everyone in Relent. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Off they go. I don't know why they just both left. If I know anything about this game, they took off all their clothes and quartz before they left. Here, take this gun, Joshua. What am I going to do with this? You're the only one that can fight with guns. Guess I could sell it. Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Lind. End. We're like 16 hours in. Chapter 1 complete? Save. Overwrite file, yes. Okay, there we go. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberl. And to think that the bankrupt Kapua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberl regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. Seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Oh, he's a super spy. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take a permanent residence here while I'm at it. All right. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Beep boop. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara. And the fact that you're carrying around an orbment that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well. How about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get me know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Heh. Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand, why don't you start talking? Who are you? What are you doing in Liberl? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. Not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hawken Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up and to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an orbment. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. I can piggyback off any orbital communication system and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact? Like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. That's my dad. The Divine Blade. Cassius Bright is the one I seek. Chapter 2. Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Okay. They're going to go off on their James Bond adventures, and it's just us. Let's see. If we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Ruin region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that. So you're not really planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite a detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we save to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. Ugh, I actually shopped a lot. And then we could leave after that. What do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruin region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, we'll leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? You mean the Bracers Guild? I got some work to turn in. A stolen ring. I live in Bose's South Block. My husband, who was abducted by Sky Bandits, came home safely. I'm so relieved and thankful to the goddess Adios for her safe return. I finally made it back to my lovely home. After being locked up in a dank and dirty cell, my home feels like paradise. Looks like Murano picked up the slack while I was away, so it's time to get back to work. Lorna. Lorna's the one that lost her ring. What a weird name. My bossy father made it back home in one piece. If I hadn't had to take care of his work, I could have been in ruin by now. Cecile. Whoops. It's a gun and knife shop. Excuse me, you're Lorna, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks something like the one mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really, truly? Oh, who would have ever thought this would come back to me like this? So there's no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, all right. It was a memento from my mother. I'd know it anywhere. I see. Must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believe that I'd never see it again. I don't know how I could ever repay you for finding this. We accept mirror at the Bracers Guild. I guess our work here is done, unless there's something else. No, that's all, and once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. We have to deliver that notebook to Hawken Gate now. Which is this way. Not in a fight mood, really. I'd like to... Well, I mean, we got a lot done today. I would very much like to get to Ruin tonight, or at least whatever wacky plot device is going to block the road for us if I know anything about JRPGs. Well, just mind your business, Mr. Bird. There you go. Bum, bum. No matter how I look at him, that guy locked up seems like a bad guy. If we can't find any evidence against him soon, he's going to be let free. Although there's something that I disagree with about that policy. Hey, where'd the mirror disappear that was listed in this black book? Be in your best interest to start talking now. Because it's only a matter of time until we find some evidence against you. How many times have I told you to show me some proof of wrongdoing? If I'm suspected of something, then prove it. But you can't, can you? Huh? What's the matter? Uh-oh. Actually, this man's being held on suspicion of scheming to take over a factory that didn't belong to him. The only bad news is we haven't been able to find any decisive evidence linking him to a crime. We can only detain him for so long, and after that we're going to have to release him. So you're looking for some material evidence, are you? Hey, Estelle. Huh? Remember that black book we found in the Sky Bandit's hideout? Black book? Oh yeah, that one. You mean the one that was hidden inside the vacuum cleaner, right? A book inside a vacuum cleaner? Would you mind letting me take a look at it? Nope, we don't mind at all. Here you are. Ha! This is what I was looking for. Excuse me? There's no doubt about it. This is his secret account ledger for the factory. Hey, Nigel. Huh? Take a look at this. Look familiar? Ooh! That can't be happening. That was taken along with my vacuum by the burglars. Thank you. This has been a great help. Any bracer who can do work like this is a good bracer, in my opinion. With this notebook, we should easily be able to establish his guilt. I'll make sure we send you an official payment through the Bracer Guild sometime in the near future. Once again, I appreciate your help. Quest completed. Whoops. Once we go grab that money at the Bracers Guild, I'm going to take a little break before we hit the road to Crone Pass. Let's rotate the camera this way so I can kind of see the birds. I think Shara had the information quartz, or somebody else had Eagle Eye or whatever. So, looking at the mini-map was a bad idea. Whoop. Double Master Quartz. That sounds like some wacky tobacco shit. Just 500 hours to go before I see that. Yeah, let's go to Bows, and then through Crone Pass, which I think was like eggs, mostly. And then I don't know what was on the other side of that checkpoint. We only got as far as that checkpoint when we escorted the dude. But like I said, we're going to take a little break here once I get my dollary dues. Stolen ring. 2,000 dollary dues. 3 bips. 2,005 bips. Oh, look at that. Fifth classed. Save the town from Sky Bandits, no promotion. Turned in a ring, promotion. Haze Quartz as a perk. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Any quests for the road? No. So we're going to head off to Crone Pass when I get back. I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back. Let's head off to Crone Pass. What do we got here? Is it a long break or a short break usually? I don't think I've ever taken a break longer than 5 minutes. If I've ever had to go for that long, I usually just turn the stream off. You know what? Maybe because I saved the town, they got some new shit in the shops. At the very least, we could upgrade our orbments. Man, good thing I didn't waste any orbment money on Cher and Olivier. Even though I'm sure they'll come back and that'll pay dividends later on. We're super tight on quartz. Look at all this ancient shit that I don't want. Alright, let's go unlock our orbs. I came here to make a deal, but it looks like the store manager has changed. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board. I wonder when I'll be able to get back to some good news. Was Nigel the guy that used to work here? It was! Nigel's evil business practices were finally exposed. Now their store officially belongs to me. Though I have mixed feelings, I guess this is a learning experience for me as a merchant. Maybe I was too generous and trusting of everyone in my previous days as a merchant. Though I hate to say it, Nigel made me realize this. All unlocked. All unlocked. There we go. I think I have one of everything that he sells here too. Whoop! Oh, that's an Impede 1. But I suppose if I stacked Impede 1 with Impede 2, wouldn't I have a 70% chance to block their quartz? Maybe. I'm sure there'll be some sweet new shit for us waiting in Ruin. Did you actually want to shop? Is there some plot development in here? I hear the Sky Bandits were finally arrested. They sure caused a lot of trouble. Not that much. Dirty carrots, probably wash those off. Yeah, we have $30,000. I don't want to run out of money for equipment in the next town, but I also want some ingredients. Thinking about stocking fish from Ruin. They've always had a reputation for bringing in the largest catch in the entire kingdom. That's what a seaport city will get you, I suppose. Looks like there's some fishing to be done in the next town. We have some fishing recipes. Aged miso. A boiled miso carp. Man, this is way too expensive. Why can't everything just be made out of pepper and herbs and cheese? A spiced cheese sandwich costs me 40 mira. Vintage wine? Yeah, I guess we kicked Olivia yet. We can have a couple for an emergency. They don't have any new stuff here. Let's just go. I think we are just gonna kind of just breeze down the road. I'm not in a fighting mood. We're not gonna get a lot out of it, and it's only the two of us anyways. Whoop! Actually, those guys drop red, so I will fight the mushroom snake. Wonder if we'll get more XP with 2. Not sure. Not sure if I ever solved that mystery. I kind of like the cooking system in this one. I think like the wackiest crafting system I've been able to tolerate is Star Ocean. But then I was, remember I played Tales of Fantasia when I was younger, and they had that wacky food bag mechanic where you just keep eating out of it, and I was like, this is incredible. It's so intuitive. But the food bag in Tales of Fantasia was actually kind of mediocre in the end. But this one isn't too bad. I like the part where you gotta like find the food to learn the recipe, but I also forget to cook it. Get my rocks pecked here. I have 200 CP. I guess I should be hurricaning these guys. They are all asleep. Good work, fellas. Yeah, I know taunt now. Why would I want to put this on my thief? I guess you could do it and run like hell. Crone Pass, we're almost there. I think we're getting close to the egg. I'm not fighting a single egg, we're just going to take too much damage. Oh, these rocket ships. Yeah, we'll fight you, by which I mean we'll run. I guess the turns are incredible on these guys, even if you don't get the kill. It's like, that was 150 EP for the turn bonus. Whoop. Whoop. Oh man, the problem with sneak attacks is they get to go first, but they waste their sneak attack casting stuff. So whatever. Almost have double S break, but we learned on that boss fight not to do it, not to S fight. Don't S break unless you can just destroy him on the first turn. Whoop! Oh, I could not have turned at a worse time. Well, that worked. That went incredibly for us. He hates wind. Do I have wind on Estelle? Yeah, we just doubled down on time quartz on Joshua. Art. We don't have wind. He's not that tough. Except when he paralyzes you. Oh, we already cleaned this place out, so we just need to find the quickest way out. Grabbed all the treasure when we did that escort, but then the checkpoint's only going to be like halfway to the town. There might be a village. There might be a... Oh, shit, there's a scorpion right there. There might be a village along the way to Ruin. Where's my map? Minoria, yep. Which we walk through, so if I know anything about JRPGs, we're going to have to help Minoria before we leave. And they have a lighthouse. And then there's an orphanage in the wilderness. I guess that's just where they send the children to die. And then Ruins right by Saffron Tower. Oh, that's Genos Royal Academy, where Gisette pretended to be from. That bitch. There's an egg, no thanks. They should just let me through because I helped with the Sky Bandits. Oh, yeah, those bracers. Is this game controller mandatory to? I don't know. I play it on a controller. I like the controls. Huh, finally made it up here. Once we pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in the Ruin region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side, but unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. But we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we'd be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. Just it could be pretty dangerous. But it looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. I think they actually do have an inn inside this one. Huh? Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? Not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior bracer emblem. I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So you're here with work then? We're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Tee-hee! Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. I think they've got a healing machine in there. They do. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Oh, I had no idea. That's the chief warrant officer there. It's almost time for me to go on duty. I better hurry up and eat while I can. There's nothing on the table. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we're actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. That's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. No free food. Oh, hello. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? Pretty cold out there, huh? 3 beds. Oh, this is the room for travelers, huh? Let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Music emoji, it's nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. I agree. Orban stoves may heat up quickly and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That'd be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here has drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Tee-hee. Well, in that case, we'll really be sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But they're quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. That's true. Although I think Liberal's probably the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Doesn't even knock. Oh, sorry. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? Must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. It's probably that guy that we don't get along with. The one with the giant anime sword? Same line of work? Knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Man, what a shock. You're the heavy blade, I got. So, you two know each other already, huh? By the way, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. All right, good night. You two can sleep in the same bed. I need 2 beds. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Scheherazade? Scheher returned to Relent. Now it's just the 2 of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two really are a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the 2 of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits, and we've even gotten some recommendations. So quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about that from Old Man Lugren. Alright, let me put it for you this way. Suppose you'd been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you 2 alone without Shahrazad's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You 2 are newbies and little brats to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs, and besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me, huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. Huh, he's like the only guy in the world that doesn't magically teleport onto things. He just avoided finishing the conversation. He didn't drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something, at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. Better stop poking around where you shouldn't or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruin and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey, looks like he's asleep. Just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? Seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he said that to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? Wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. Pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Is that time already? Really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Rules are rules. It's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess and now things to be going down. What? What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Grrr. That's a lot of them. Oh, a pack of wolves. You gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna check it out. You two stay here. Just wait a minute. I think we'd better go see for ourselves just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Shuffle right the fuck out there. Wolves? This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? You call yourself a bracer. Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the Army's job to protect the checkpoint, not ours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could. It's just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But crap. What the heck's going on here? The other side. Seems like something's happening on the ruined side of the checkpoint. What? That guy got fucked over. Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Heh. You intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We got you covered. Get back inside. Can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you without getting in the way. Whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. A 1,000 health. I guess he's kind of tough. What do we got here? Attack Doberman. A disciplined monster that moves in packs, quickly corners prey with speed and fangs. Not really any magical weakness. We're on chapter 2 and this thing gives 3 experience. God damn it. Accidentally petrified one of them. Ooh, might have a flicker. What? There you go, there you go. Ooh, I get to be him. Look at that. He's not good at magic. Wild Rage. Lets out a forceful yell. It hurts him, but he gets extra CP. Interesting. Guy's got a weird sounding voice. There's still 3 Poochies left. They'll be fine. Oh man, can I just flicker again? Are they in a good spot here? They sure are not. I could move. I could, like, do something like this. Hope for the best? Probably not. I've been playing too many salty games. I needed a relaxing game to play. Oh, Hurricane again. Oh shit, that's not Hurricane. Well, that deals with the Poochies. And now they moved. Okay, just one little pixel off. Whoop. I could see this game being pretty hard on higher difficulties. It's all about the positioning and the turn order. Things I am not good at. 20 red! There you go. Looks like we managed to take care of them all. There were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way from becoming senior bracers, though. Was everything okay over here? That one guy disappeared. He might be dead. It's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? He just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. Glad you happened to be here. Should have expected as much from the heavy blade. I didn't do much. These kids didn't do a half-bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you, then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that. You be careful. All right. I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Ha! Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized her ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that, but he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up. Come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Joshua, is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh right, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? It looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to tend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it to the pass by noon. Alright. Off to Ruin we go. This is actually a really long walk. Because it's like if we get to the... If you make it to the bottom by noon, you're still only halfway to Minoria. I don't know why I did that. We just literally slept all night. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. Tee-hee, we didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope, everything was fine, like on any normal night. Tell you what, though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the roads and at the checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, they wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. So yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. That is rather strange now that you mention it. Then again, these monsters were small change when compared with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you bracers. Getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Ruin, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Yes, thank you. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork to enter the Ruin region. Well, that's that. It looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Ruin. I will. The warrant officer operated the gate. It's funny because we literally ran up this gate to fight the dogs last night. Welcome to the Ruin region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. This reminds me, you'll be heading to Ruin City, right? That's the plan. Why? Well, just make sure you report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There'll be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're going to have to divvy your spoils with a god. All right, enjoy yourselves and good luck in your endeavor to become senior bracers. Thank you. We really appreciate everything you've done for us. The attack on the checkpoint last night was good practice. I guess I should be better prepared for an emergency, both in body and mind. Oh, Usher was the one that cooked. 669 cells to Ruin. 357 to Minoria. Whoop. How big is this place? Minoria Coast. Well, that's good. It's over here. A treasure chest, perhaps. Can't rotate the camera. That's weird. Whoop! Gotcha. I know where treasure goes in a video game. I think I'm starting to get rich enough that EP charges are going to be viable purchases. So, Red Scorpion. Oh, he brought his friend from the other side of the mountain. The King Scorpion. They both hate... Oh, sorry. One hates wind, one hates earth. Well, we don't... No, wait. Can you change your equipment in combat? No. I played a couple of games that allow that and I spoiled myself. That one hates wind. This one hates earth, which Estelle can do. So I'll work on this guy. This was a special encounter back in Bose. We had to... I think most of the Bracer side quests are just, this dude shouldn't be in this part of the world. Go beat him up. You're like, yes, sir. S-break, S-break. Actually, can I petrify breath? No, I think it doesn't hit as hard as the hammer. How are we doing for time? I think we can get to Minoria before the end of the stream. I'm fairly confident we'll make it. 360 EP because we maxed out our little pocket watch. I'm paralyzed. Whoop. Oh, paralysis is gone. So I just gotta walk it off for one turn? That's not too bad.
Alright, we're good to go.
2 XP. Next stop, max level. Alright, let's go over here. Whoop! Yeah, I do not have Eagle Eye on. Do I want Eagle Eye when it's just the two of us? It really cuts back on my killing potential. No, it doesn't. I have open quartz slots. What can I give this kid? Oh, that gave me a lot of stuff. Earthguard, Chaos Brand, Stonehammer? Sure. I don't even know what most of those mean. Chaos Brand. Muddles an enemy's cognitive abilities. Confused? Sure. Actually, I should double check that I didn't. Whoops. Cutscene. Wow, Estelle? I was going to say I should double check I didn't put on a Death Blow 3 or something. That thing just shatters. It's the ocean. Check it out. It's what I just said. Yes, I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly and just huge. And the sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. So this is what it all feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can kind of sort of remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close, though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking, though. No ship this time. I feel like we've accomplished something. What a weird little cutscene. By the time you're getting, like, nothing in experience, it's basically equivalent of you being slightly over-leveled on normal. Okay, so... I'm not surprised I'm a little ahead of the curve, because I've been trying to do all the Bracer quests I find. What in... It's me, Robot Fish, welcome. What the fuck is this thing? Haven't I fought one of you before? A hammerhead. A savage, pelagic monster that swims through the air, has incredibly strong jaws. Okay. He can still hit us if he's confused. I just stab him. Hey, Ray. This guy went down pretty quick. No.
Piece of cake.
Get the Sepith at least. How we doing here? Is there another screen of this? Minoria Village? Nope, just one. It's weird because I think like the highway was super long. The Bose Highway. Preemptive attack. Nah.
Alright.
If I know anything about JRPGs, we should find another party member once we get to Rune, which is good, because it's really hard to make room for information and Eagle Eye with just 2 people. If we can get a third person, max out their pocket watch. Got a fish fillet from that, dude. Monsters! What the fuck? It's me, Ghost Flower. Stove Plant. You know, my name doesn't sound as stupid. Confuses enemies with swirling flames. Alright, so we know he's confused. That's terrible news. He hates water. Which I don't know. We dealt with the Sky Bandits, Ray, so we're on our way to the next town. What am I doing here? Dual Strike. Ah, it sucks. Almost got him in one. I have Aug. Well, it didn't confuse me. Man, I need to heal her, apparently. That's the confusing one. Oh, this was an easy one. I'm here for my free treasure. Don't hit me with critical, you fuck! Uh-oh. He blinded me. Uh-oh. Could you snap out of that? Thank you. This is an easy fight. Stella almost died.
Alright. We're good to go.
We're good to go. He almost disemboweled her. Let's go, Stell. No hard feelings, right? Prickly seeds. Could have S-braked with Estelle to steal the crit and kill the flower. Eh. Chest is as empty as your thieving heart. I guess if I was at... Am I at full? I am at full CP. I guess, yeah, there's no reason not to S-brake when you're filled up, but... I'm a bit of a pack rat with my CP. It's a hard habit to break when you play JRPGs. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure what that thing was. A skull pendant? Was that it? Prevents death blows. That sounds handy dandy. Let's celebrate with some food. This button. There you go. What am I saying? I said we weren't gonna fight everything, but they're new monsters. I don't think they're dropping, yeah.
Piece of cake.
Some of my most profitable Sepith types, so let's just leave them be. We're practically a Minoria village. Oh, hey, I got bamboozled. Oh, man, I got bamboozled. Minoria village is on the right. My left. Oh, fart flowers are just things now. That was super easy. Man, you cover a lot of ground when you don't want to fight. Civilization at last. And with all these pretty white flowers blooming everywhere, too. What'd you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. And the white flowers are a type of hibiscus. They're so pretty. The ocean and the flowers together. It smells great around here. It also makes me kind of hungry. Ha! Only you could work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what would you say to lunch? Fine by me. Do we have any provisions? Why don't we get something local? Such a nice, quiet little town. I mean, we just got to Ruin. That's true. Okay, let's go check out the inn and tavern. I should be much more liberal with my CP. That'll be my goal for Ruin. Is this the Ginger province that I'm in now? I used to work at the harbor in Ruin, but I came back to the village of my birth. I'll probably wind up settling down right here where I was born and raised. The only downside is that my oh-so-delightful sister is here. Zach was fired from his job. I have to wonder if he ever puts any thought into his future. His big sister's always worried about him. I'll just leave you kids with that. There's boxes in the way. I can't get behind this house. I'm trapped. There we go. Hello? Are you guys travelers? I live over at the inn. You gotta shop in if you have time. Did you say shop? Stop, alright. Only one of us is dumb. Elder's house. Oh, are you travelers? If you're looking for a place to eat, I suggest you try the White Magnolia. They've got good food and you get a fair amount for your money. It's worth checking out. Ah, more travelers. Welcome to Minoria. At one time, this village was quite renowned for its inn. But with the advent of airships, we've seen far less traffic. Nowadays, we survive only because of the famous flowers. Okay. This looks rather innish. That is a big inn. For a backwater town. Hello. A bear... Oh, you sell bear claws. Azalea fruits. Hello. Shop. What do you got for me? Just cooking shit. Got a fair amount of recipes that I can fiddle with. I think once I get to Ruin, I might just... Because I have a lot of ingredients, but I'm not actually cooking anything. I'm just cooking the sit-downs. And we have a fair amount of to-goes. Cure poison, cure blind, cure mute, cure seal. Speed up 15%. That seems good. Gives you CP with the beast steak? Man, that is also very cheap. If you have beast flesh, you can just make CP. Just pull it out of your ass. The drill meatball, I think curative horns were a bit of a pain in the ass. Strength 5% though. Cures blind. Move up. Call that the Jefferson. We're all woodsmen, hikers, and mountain nuts here. We came to Minoria so that we could do some climbing in the Crone Mountains. We're self-proclaimed mountaineers. I know Minoria is the best place to set off for a trek up the Crone Mountains. We're just trying to get everything we need to make the climb safely. This guy'll have food for us. Die Hard Paella. I like paella. It's hard to cook. It's easy to fuck up a paella. Plucked herb tea. A vegetable sandwich. I know this one. How do I have 50 monster carapaces? I got lost in Malga Pass on more than one occasion. And then I don't actually cook. I think, what are they for? I think they're for the tacos. Yeah, they're for tacos. And I think I've made maybe 3 tacos this playthrough, so those carapaces add up. I'd love to talk. Welcome, welcome. Care for some food? We'll be happy to have you. I make it all myself, with the help of my husband, and I'm quite confident you'll love every bite. I'll rest. Man, it's 60 mira everywhere. That is some wonderful legislation in the royal city. It's always 60 mira. We will come for you. Welcome to the White Magnolia. I don't recall seeing you before. Are you here on vacation? No, we're just passing through on our way to Ruin. We came from Bose by way of the Crone Pass. You're joking. Wow, never thought I'd meet another person brave enough to handle that place in this day and age. You're into hiking, I assume? Not especially. Sure works up an appetite, though. Is there anything you'd particularly recommend? Oh yes, I'd suggest trying the box lunch. What's that? That windmill at the edge of town is a platform with a great view. Every day at lunch, lots of people buy them and take them there to eat. Oh, that might be nice, music emoji. From what you're saying, it sounds like something I'd like. Why don't we try it? What kind of box lunches are there? There's the smoked ham sandwich and the seafood paella. Either would be good in my opinion. I think I'll try the sandwich. Then I'll have the paella. Thank you, that'll be 120 mira. Holy shit, what a deal. Special box lunch, and I'll toss in some herb tea at no charge. It's my specialty. Thanks. Heart emoji. Want to go over to the viewing platform? Sure. Let's go upstairs first. Let's root around in this inn. There's a room with a view and a room for poor people. This inn has everything. Oh, I think she might be from the school for real. She might not be just that. I've already checked here. He's not in the general store either. Huh? Where could he be? Let's get a move on, Joshua. Whoa, Estelle, watch where you're going, or you idiot. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? Wasn't paying any attention to where I was going, and... No, it's all right. Pardon me, I confess. My attention was elsewhere as well. Oh, okay. So I guess we're even. I swear, Estelle, what are you doing? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry if she disturbed you. You're not hurt, I hope. No, I'm fine. I was looking for someone, and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, who are you looking for? A little boy, about 10 years old, wearing a cap. I don't suppose you've seen him by any chance. A boy in a cap. You see anyone like that, Joshua? We've literally been together this whole time. No. Where could he be? If you'll excuse me. Sorry to have caused you any trouble. I was literally in the restaurant with you, buying lunch. Have you seen him, Joshua? Hello, calling Joshua. Come in, Joshua. What? I wonder. Oh, I get it. I see what's going on, heart emoji. What half-baked idea are you cooking up this time? Now, no need to be shy about it. I see the way she set your heart aflutter. Absolutely not. I just think I've met her before, a long time ago. I was just surprised. Met her before, you say? As pickup lines go, I give it 30 points. Moving on. Don't you recognize her uniform? Now that you mention it, isn't that the same outfit that Josette used as a disguise? Yeah, the Genos Royal Academy uniform. Since we're in Ruin, it's not all that surprising to see someone wearing one. That's the real thing, then. She seemed polite and smart, and refined. Totally different from that scruffy, crude pretender, in other words. What are you talking about? Josette had you completely fooled from the get-go. Oh, that's right. You teased me about it then, too. Well, if you get taken for a fool again, don't expect me to help you. Instead of picking on me, why don't you work on becoming a better judge of character? All right. Fine, I won't pick on you anymore. Good. Why don't we go have a lunch up on the viewing platform? Fine. Should be this way. Whoop. Check out this view. You can practically see the entire ocean from here. I don't think that's how oceans work. Yep, that's the ocean. Going to eat at a nice place like this really makes it feel like you're living it up, huh? Sure does. Shall we have ourselves a little picnic then? Sure. I'm starving. Get a load of this smoked ham sandwich. It smells so good. Looking forward to eating my seafood paella personally. I love the smell of saffron. Let's dig in. Yes, let's. Time for that first bite. Chomp munch chew gulp. Oh, this is as good as it smells. The lettuce is super fresh and crunchy. The paella is really good too. Just the right amount of saffron. My compliments to the chef. Can I have a bite? Never tried paella before. Alright, how about we share? My hands are full. I know. You can feed me. Feed you. Is that the... I think there's an ambulance outside my apartment because this is incredibly corny. Noise is gone. This is a little embarrassing. Oh, it's fine. It's not like anyone's watching. Unless you can let loose, you'll never enjoy yourself. It's not being seen that makes it embarrassing. I don't have much of a choice here, do I? Joshua fed Estelle a bite of the paella. Holy shit, what is with these ambulances? Alright, noise is gone again. Delicious. That's some pretty fantastic seafood. I don't know what that sweet peppery smell is, but it really adds something. It's pretty good. I swear to God if he says saffron again. I'm being selfish, aren't I? Okay, give this a try. Estelle pushed her sandwich into Joshua's mouth, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Eat it! That's pretty tasty, but you really didn't have to do that, you know. I know, music emoji. That hit the spot. The herbal tea we got with our meals was pretty good. It was nice and warming without sitting all heavy. The breeze is so nice, makes me kind of sleepy. They say you shouldn't sleep right after eating, but maybe a little post-meal nap isn't so bad in moderation. Yeah. Huh? A bird near the ocean? Did you see that bird? It looked like a seagull, except it was huge. Yeah, the wings were a different shape and the beak was sharp. Maybe it was a falcon or an eagle? A white falcon? Didn't know they made them in that color at the Falcon Factory. I wonder if it's a sign of good fortune in our future. Haha, that would be nice. Hey, I thought you were sleepy. Oh, not anymore, I guess. Maybe we should get going then. I'd like to check in with the Ruanian Guild branch and get all our paperwork squared away. Oh, right. Okay, I hate to leave, but I guess we have to. Ugh. Whoa! Today must be my day for just randomly running into people. Sorry about that, I'm just looking for somebody. Say, you're not from around here, are you? Nope, we're from out of town. Hey, aren't you... What? We ran into a girl who said he was looking for a boy who was wearing a cap. You know anything about that? Oh, I'm looking for her, actually. Where'd you see her? Over by the tavern. It was a while ago, though, so I'm not sure where she went. Would you like us to help you search? No, that's okay. Pretty sure I can find her. Okay, bye. That kid seems pretty energetic. He reminds me a little of Luke back in Relent. I wonder what the kids are up to now. Probably silly kid shit. What's wrong? It might just be my imagination, but have you lost anything? Lost what? Anything you're wearing, like a money pouch or something? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Let's see. Pouch, check. Hairbands, check. Bracer emblem. I knew it. Where is it? Did I drop it on the mountain pass? Calm down. I remember that you had it when you were eating lunch. If you lost it, it has to be somewhere around here. Where around here? No way. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. It was probably that kid. I'll bet it happened when he accidentally ran into you. What? Why would he want my bracer emblem? What reason does a kid have for wanting anything? He probably just took it because he could. Oh, he is in so much trouble. Once I get my hands on him, he's going to get the spanking of his life. Calm down. For now, let's focus on figuring out where he is. Well, he's going to get fucking hurricaned right in the face. Wait, we're not even sure where that kid went. Let's figure out where he is first. Alright, so we're not going to chase him out in the wilderness just yet, which would be the easiest place to kill him. Hey, what's wrong? I have a question for you. You haven't seen a little boy in a cap around here, have you? Let me think. Was he a student's guest at the Royal Academy? What? How would I know that? Yes, actually. Do you know the boy? He's not from this town. I think he's one of the orphans. There's an orphanage. From Mercia Orphanage. A woman called Matron Therese is the administrator. She takes in kids who've lost their parents. It's just off the Gull Seaside Way to the east. So the kid lives there. Let's go check it out. Looks like I am not getting to that ruined guild branch anytime soon. And even if I ran there right now, I wouldn't be able to check in, would I? Gull Seaside Way. That's the orphanage there. There's some shit on the beach. You know what? We'll come back. We'll come back to Walking Shark and Robot Whale. Mercy Orphanage. I think this is the right way. Yeah. What's wrong, Estelle? That settles it. The situation has nothing to do with it. It's not okay to take things from people. When we find him, we need to punish him. Ha! Leave it to you to get all worked up over it, but for right now, you need to just settle down, okay? Nah, hurricane him. Hit him like a hurricane. Guess it wouldn't be a JRPG without an orphanage, I swear. Clem, where did you go? Miss Chloe's gonna be worried about you. Yeah, no, she won't. Not after I show her the awesome thing I got. What'd you get, Clem? Don't freak out or anything. I just bought it from some crazy lady I ran into. Who are you calling crazy? What are you doing here? I'm a bracer. Give me a little credit. Whenever a delinquent like you goes, we'll figure it out in no time. Damn it. Well, you're not catching me. Get back here. Hey, mister, what's going on? Did Clem do something bad again? You bet your fucking ass he did, kids. Sort of barge in like this, but she's gonna slap him around for a bit. Let me go. I'll sue you for child abuse. You're a real brat, you know that. Now give me back my emblem. You got no proof I took it? Well, you're right on that one, but that's something a quick search won't fix. Yeah, cut it out. That tickles. Pervert abuse. Come on, just give it up and hand over what you took. Sieg. What the hell was that? Get away from the boy. Lay another hand on him and you'll have me to huh? Hey, you're that... I remember you from Minoria. Scree? Help me, Miss Chloe. I didn't do anything and she's being mean to me. Didn't do anything, but you stole my emblem. Yeah, so where's your proof? No tickling this time. Hey, we meet again. Oh, hello, I'm sorry. I thought for sure that a thief had broken in. I assume there's a reason for all this? There sure is, Miss Chloe. Clem was being bad again. Hey, is the apple pie ready? You'll have to wait a little longer. It still needs time to bake. You friggin' brat. Child abuser. When are you gonna grow up, Clem? Is the pie done yet? This has gotten out of hand. I suppose it has. Scree! Birds can't talk. My, what's all the noise? Matron Teresa. I don't know the full story, but it sounds like Clem's been up to no good. No fair, I didn't do anything. The pervert lady just says I did. Who you calling a pervert? Oh dear, this won't do. Clem, did you really not do anything? Of course not. Do you swear to Adios? I swear. I see. It's just that you dropped some kind of badge in the nursery earlier. That wasn't yours, was it? But it was in my pants pocket. Told you. Oh my. Nicely done. Clem, no more excuses. Give her back what you stole. All right. I'll give it back, so just drop it. Clem tossed the emblem over to Estelle. Whoa. Yeah, I'm out of here. Clem, it's all right. He'll be back when he starts getting cold. More to the point, why is everyone standing around? Why did you tell me the whole story over a cup of tea? Holy shit, I just ate tea. I'm gonna turn into tea. I just ate tea. I drank it. You drink tea. I suppose you could freeze the tea and cut it like a loaf. Estelle introduced herself and explained how she eats tea. I see. He really isn't a mean-spirited child, but he can be quite the little trickster. As his guardian, I must apologize. I'm truly sorry. Oh, it's okay. I got my emblem back. Plus, I got some tasty herbal tea and apple pie out of it, so we're square. Thank you both. The tea was really the best part, though. It's just like the kind they brew in the tavern. Is it grown locally? Yes. Gardening's one of my hobbies, actually. I give some to the barkeep at the tavern whenever I have extra. Neat. I'm gonna have to give my vote to the apple pie, though. It was plain amazing. Well, I can't take credit for that. She made it. You mean Chloe? This is still so embarrassing. I was really rude earlier. To think I could be so mistaken. Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it. Apple pie heals all wounds or something like that. Besides, I wasn't acting like any kind of saint myself. That white hawk sure surprised the hell out of me, though. Oh, that was Sieg. He's a he's a Grifalcon? That's Liberal's national bird, isn't it? You seemed really comfortable with him. Is he your pet? No, I don't keep him. He's a close friend, though. Wow, as friends go, he's pretty awesome. That reminds me, aren't you a student at the Royal Academy? But you live here? No, I stay in the girls' dorm on campus. It's not that far away, so I like to come and visit when I can. Sometimes I worry I might be kind of a bother, though. Oh dear, don't think that. You're so helpful when you come by, and the children are always happy to see you. Matron. I personally worry that you might be neglecting your duties at school in favor of us. I know that's a silly concern to have about you. I won't let you down. You live on campus, huh? I always kind of wanted to know what that was like. I imagine that we got a weekly taste of it at the church lessons. But isn't the entrance exam for the academy pretty hard? I think my head would explode if I had to take an exam like that. It's not so hard. I think it must be far more difficult to become a bracer. You know, I've always kind of wanted to be one ever since I was a little girl. I don't even know what to say to that. You call me a bracer, but I'm still an apprentice. We have to travel all over the kingdom before we can advance. I think we'll be in ruin for a little while, though. In that case, perhaps I'll have a chance to repay you. Plus, the children would love for you to come back and play again. I'll prepare a whole mountain of tea and baked goods. He's a Grafalcon. Matron Teresa's sure a nice lady. Yeah, she's very motherly. I'm sure all the children here think of her as their mother. Oh, Sieg, were you waiting for me? Screep. That's right. They're not here to hurt anyone. This is Estelle and that's Joshua. You remember them, right? Screep. Good boy. You can actually talk to him? Well, he doesn't actually talk per se, but I can understand what he's trying to say. We've always been able to tell what the other's feeling. Bird telepathy is so cool. Sounds like mutual love to me. It is. I'm sure there's some art for that. Hello, Sieg. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, heart emoji. Now read my mind. Screep. Screep. Later. Oh. Are my thoughts too complex? If you were thinking of what you were thinking of, then no. Snicker. By the way, aren't you two headed for ruin? Yeah, we're planning to register at the local guild. If we don't do that, we can't work. Well, if you're going to the Ruanian Guild, I have a few things to do over there myself. Maybe I could show you around. Really? That'd be great. Don't you have to go back to school soon? No, it's all right. I got special permission to be out today. I don't have to return until after nightfall. Sounds like a plan then. Music emoji. Let's go to Ruin. She just was allowed to go outside. Let's look at the map, and we can talk about how dumb that is. She's all the way over here at the Genis Royal Academy. She's like, yeah, they let me leave, so I was able to walk 2 towns over and cook a pie. Miss Chloe? Hup. Clem? Oh, it's that brat. You know you shouldn't be playing around here. What would you do if a monster attacked you? I just had to come apologize to you. I'm sorry for lying about the emblem thingy. Ha ha. Well, don't worry, I'm not mad at you. But isn't there someone else you should be apologizing to? No, there isn't. I know you're a good boy, so why don't you go and apologize? Well, if you want me to, I guess I gotta. Miss Bracer Lady, I'm sorry. Oh, you're apologizing to me? So there is justice in this world. Hey, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to apologize to Miss Chloe. Aren't bracers supposed to pay attention to what's going on? If a little kid like me can grab something so easily, what's your excuse? Ugh. Bye-bye. Make sure you hone that training of yours before you lose something even more valuable. Woo. What a little brat. Settle down, he was just trying to hide his own embarrassment. Not to mention, you really aren't the most attentive person in the world. Maybe you should heed his advice. You're an even bigger brat. Giggle. You two must be really close. I mean, you act like brother and sister. We do? Only insofar as we try to look out for each other. That's a big help. I'm honestly a little envious. I was an only child. I wish I knew what that kind of relationship feels like. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, shouldn't we be heading out? We can get to Ruin just by following the beach. Okay, let's go. Let's not actually walk on the beach, you know, flying robot whales. Only 238 Selges to go. What the hell am I doing? I said not to do that. What does she fight with, by the way? Not even in my party. Fucking layabout. Oh, it's one of those splitter dudes, but he's a pallet swap. The road goes onto the beach. That's not safe. Do these people not know what tides are? Like, look at this. You wouldn't be able to get there if there was the tide. And you live in a seaport town. Oh, Terror Bomb. That's even stronger than a tear. Somebody. Help. Walking sharks. This shouldn't be possible. Help me. Oh no. Estelle. On it. It's a Sewer Sharks crossover. Sorry, Street Shark. Sewer Shark's a terrible game. Crocodark. Just give me a moment to process this. Crocodark. A land monster that appears near water. Unbelievably slow, but has a powerful bite. Okay. It's not really weak to anything. No, he's kind of weak, actually. You know what? I'm just going to clock up myself. And then... Can I morale? Yes, morale both of us.
Come on.
Holy shit, that is slow. Strength up, speed up. They all go first, though. Oh, I'm stealing that Sepith. Don't mind if I do. Who goes first? This one goes first.
Let's do this.
I really like Sepith Up. I really gotta lose my love for Sepith Up. It's really more about the crits and the heals. This one goes first. I really am not looking forward to when these guys bite me. Okay, well, it's something we don't have to worry about for the next little bit. I'm taking this Sepith too. There you go.
Here I come. We're good to
Crocodark.
go.
I would have called it a Sharkadile. Sepith Up is probably the worst one to waste S-Breaks on, but it's a habit I got into early on. Fish fillets. Fish egg. We can grow our own Crocodark. Whew, that's better. Looks like everything's okay now. He's not hurt, is he? Thought I was done for this time. Really just missed becoming fish food. That's because you were here by yourself. What in the world were you doing? It's kind of complicated. I can't really talk about it. Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't matter to me. You just need to stop wandering into dangerous places all alone. Next time you might not be so lucky. You're right. Today was a close call, and I've saved up some money. I think it's time I splurged a little. What's the plan, then? If we can, we should escort him back to town. No, it's okay. I'm fine with going down the coast road. See you later, and thanks. I think there's a treasure chest here. That's one easygoing guy. Looks like there was some reason he was here. I'd hate to see him get into trouble again. Monsters! Holy shit! That's for when we have more CP. Oh, that dude's just over there by himself. Maybe he's having a boxed lunch. Yeah, that fight would have been a lot... I don't even want to know. Yeah. Oh, there's a treasure chest down there. Let's try to do these before we wrap it up for tonight. Let's do all our Ruin cutscenes. Oh, we're not quite at Ruin yet. I got tricked. The Vista Forest Road and Ruin. Let me guess. The Vista Forest Road takes us to the lighthouse. No, the Vista Forest Road would take us to the Academy. The towers, we have to go through Ruin to get to the tower. Do I have to go down the beach again? No. That guy's in the water. Yeah, we don't know how to fight those things, so let's not... Ooh, maybe get some CP heals if we fight him, though. No blues for CP. Oh, you had some trouble with the YouTube stream, there's S.
All right, we rule.
There's a secret quest in the lighthouse that you will miss or might have already missed. I don't really have time to do it, and I did want to stop and ruin... Whoa, hey there! What in the fuck? Maybe I can just do one of these. Nope, he's in the way. That's weird. Jabba. A monster usually lurking in forests will attack with arts. Well, you know what? I guess we should check out that lighthouse. Where was the lighthouse right before Minoria? Answer is yes. Can't believe they just make their road go onto the beach. Layabouts. This is a world with guns and airships. Terrain's a little uneven for the road. I give up. We can at least check. We can at least check the lighthouse. Nothing to lose. Super quick to run over there. I guess if I really wanted to fight that job in that treasure chest, I could have eaten that. I'm actually not sure if that CP food gives me the CP out of combat. It's a little unfortunate that they you'd miss that lighthouse quest. Because you're not really in a condition to do this after running down Crone Pass. Yeah, I do have to beat the job. I was just hoping to farm up a little more CP. There's a lot of shit on that fight. Hello? What to do? What to do? I wouldn't feel right leaving the lighthouse unattended to go get help. But on the other hand, I can't very well leave things as they are either. Oh. My, who have we here? What brings you to Varen Lighthouse? Nothing much, just looking around. How about you? Why, I belong here. I'm the lighthouse keeper, you see. Though I must say, it's not an easy task maintaining a lighthouse of this size. Something wrong? That emblem on your chest wouldn't happen to be... Oh, that. Yeah, we're bracers. Junior bracers, at any rate. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? Y'all should rush to the assistance of an octogenarian in need, not pretend like you didn't notice his forlorn expression. What? What are you talking about, old man? Why didn't you say anything to us? Because you didn't ask. Shouldn't the first words out of your mouth as bracers be something like, "Are you in need of any assistance, my elderly friend?" I tell you, young bracers these days are all fight, no care. Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Y'all are worlds apart from that manly bracer I worked with before. Now that was a bracer you could set your clocks by, yes sirree. I reckon that was 7 years ago, 8 perhaps? However long ago it was, he was better than you two. Well, I can't tell you how much I'm simply loving this abusive lecture of yours. You were saying something about needing assistance? Oh, right. Dire need, indeed. You see, I was cutting the grass earlier, and silly me, I forgot to shut the door when I left, and when you know it, by the time I got back, there were monsters. All over the place. And with monsters skittering about, I didn't go back in there. Not that senile yet. So basically, you want us to exterminate the monsters, right? That's the idea, yes. Don't you know how many of them are there, though, so... Oh, don't know how many of them are there, though, so try not to die, all right? We'll definitely do that. I do have to wonder, though, why monsters would wander into a lighthouse. The light's probably made of Sepith. The light is produced by a particularly large orbment, as you might imagine. I did. Spot on, whippersnapper. What this happened before the monsters were all gathered together at the top. Oh, well, that makes sense. Well, if it makes sense, then get going, girl. Use that brutish body of yours and show those monsters what's what. Help the old man. He was mean to me. Help him. You bet. Let's do it. It's almost inspection time, so please take care of these things as quickly as you can, okay? And make sure you don't let your guard down, as those things are pretty nimble. Understood. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Oh, he turned around at the perfect moment. Thought you could preemptive me, huh? Whammo! Oh, strength up hurricane. Wait for it to miss. Double petrify, that'll come in handy. Holy shit, is she helping? Oh! That's not good. She does get fully healed between fights, though, doesn't she? Is Petrify bonus damage? Feels like it. Holy shit.
Alright, we're good to go.
That's a lot of Sepith. Let's hope that I can keep affording hurricanes. That seems to be the ticket. Petrify leads to instant kill. Disgusting. Hopefully this will make the both attack her, and then I can do another hurricane. Who are you healing? Oh, well, I guess the important thing is that you helped. I guess normally when I get petrified in combat, I just end it or they don't hit that person. He's blind. She's got 69 CP. Oh man, that's threesies. Didn't think I'd get threesies. Missed the blind one. Oh well. Whoa, that's adding up. One of these guys has to go. This one. Guess I could be dual striking these guys, couldn't I? Definitely get to cook up some food after this one. Get the instant kill. I wonder if I could use Death Blow Quartz. No, I couldn't use Death Blow Quartz on one of those super palms because I still can't hit him.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There's a lot of Sepith. Oh, Petrify never goes away, really. That is... I gotta remember to keep that one on then. Let's give it a save. Just in case I can't handle whatever's up top. Oh, there's two fishies. I don't think I can handle that. Twosies, though. It seems really good on her because she can just... Careful now. Seems good on Estelle because she can hurricane and potentially get a lot of guys. I think we hurricaned a bunch of sky bandits and petrified a couple. I gotta help her. Oh no. Well, it's better than hitting the girl. What was her name? Chloe? Professional bird lover. We actually both need a heal. Ooh! That is a big heal. Critical heal. Thank you. What am I doing wasting my turns for? I could be dual striking everybody. They might kill her. Good thing I saved it, actually. Well, that doesn't sound fun at all. Now I'm extra glad I'm on normal. Whoops! Don't do that. Just keep spinning. Just pretend they're that little kid. Whew. That might have been the end there if they hit the girl. Holy shit, this might be the end for me. Oh, you don't feel like healing anymore. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it, kid. I didn't realize how big of a deal it was that we were petrifying these guys. fuck, I can't reach him. He's gonna kill. Oh, help! Definitely eating something.
We're good to go.
We're getting close to 17. I can make several omelets, so let's keep up with that. And I guess just always cook the to-goes. There's no reason to wait, right? 550. That takes bear claw. Rainbow trout I don't have. I could make one, but mouthful soup. Flowery soda keeps poison. Do I have any wacky ones? Speed 15. I'll make 5 sponge cakes. Few of these guys. I think that's the reason I die a lot, is I don't want to cast the water orb magic. But I have all these delicious things waiting in my bag I could be eating. French fries. Move +1. That would actually be very good. Why can't we make 5? Ran out of potatoes. Oh well. Carmine eyes, kiss blind. Make a bunch of these. Don't let that guy hit you. Don't. I want a preemptive. It's always 3 of them. Come on, Hurricane. Petrify. No. Oh man, they do cover a lot of ground. I have 142 CP though. I should just dual strike every single turn. Oh wow. 15 tries, holy shit. That's it's above my threshold. She probably won't die. We'll probably be fine. It'll probably all sort itself out, except that fish went twice. Ooh. Strength up here. Guess who I'm doing it to? Crisis averted. This maybe would be easier without her, but she is pretty much casting heal for free while we keep whacking shit, so I like that. Not gonna waste a dual strike here, though. If I was a lighthouse, how many floors would I be? Oh, the end. Ugh, man, just the stairs? That'd be drafty. Danger! Unauthorized personnel prohibited. Alright, see ya. Look at this. Now we've got some more CP to fight jabbers and treasure monsters and shit. I would like to do a nice Hellgate on those stove flowers, but no, because you never get a preemptive against a treasure chest fight, and I think they'd move around before I got Hellgate to go off. Maybe just run in and Hurricane, or maybe run in and taunt. Saved your lighthouse, no biggie. How'd the monster busting go? Don't call it busting. Stick a fork in it, old man, because this job is done. The monsters have all been taken care of. Everything should be back to normal in there now. Oh my, that's splendid news. Finally, I can put my mind at ease. Thank you for all your hard work. And don't forget, as you flex your bracer muscles in the future, to flex hardest the strongest muscle of them all, the caring muscle. We certainly will try to do that. You take care as well, you old fossil, if you'll excuse us. Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? Aren't you all forgetting something? I don't think so. What about, is there anything else we can do before we go, my good man? I'm not hearing it. Observe my mouth and mimic its movements. Is there anything else we can do? You get the picture. It's proper etiquette, nay, proper caring to check with your client to ensure there's no other issues. Oh my, I guess being a bracer has its downsides just like anything else. She actually has writing for this scene. That's neat. A dashing young lad who helped me before certainly knew how to leave a good impression. Y'all could have learned a thing or two from him. Hard to believe you're in the same organization that he was, like comparing palms to a dragon. You're really trying my patience, you old windbag. If that dashing young man was really Adios's gift to bracers, then why don't you give us a few pointers, hmm? Tell us more about this man crush of yours so we can better ourselves in his image and get you off our backs. Oh, he's just a dapper fellow who came to lend me a hand 7 or 8 years ago. But what a man he was. Far different from you, girl, that's for sure. He was a real bracer, not some cheap imitation. In fact, the only way which I could possibly compare the two of you would be hair color, I suppose. Same sort of reddish brown. Exact same, in fact. Him, I'm looking closely. I'd say the color of your eyes is about the same, too. Reddish brown hair and the same color eyes as Estelle. Are you talking about... Huh? I was really hoping you'd be just like him when you said y'all were bracers, but I guess I was just wishful thinking. I doubt anyone could be as amazing as that man was. Can't hurt to try, though. Be diligent. Maybe you'll be a real bracer one day yourself. And even if you're not dashing, you did help me out, and I'm truly grateful. Always remember to care for your clients, and you'll do fine. So what do you think? Was he talking about? Couldn't help but read into it myself. 7 or 8 years ago would be right on the money. The bracer to whom Vogt was comparing you, the manly fellow? Is he someone you knew? You could say that. Pretty sure he was talking about her dad. Oh! If that is who he's talking about, though, then of course we're not going to measure up. Yeah, seriously. Though I guess we are bracers like him now, so it's kind of flattering in a way to be compared to him at all. If we want to make names for ourselves like him, though, we really have to take it one step at a time. Catch up bit by bit, day by day. But even then, I think he's a little out of our league. Yeah, maybe. But I can only believe that one day we'll totally outclass him. I mean, we pretty much rule. Ha! It's a very Estelle-ish thing to say. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we'd best get going. There's no time to be horsing around. If we're going to become world-class bracers, we got to get moving. You're absolutely right. Let's hit the road and see where it takes us. Lighthouse monsters completed. Is there anything here? That should keep the monsters out. Okay. Now we gotta go fight some Jabba. I really would like to sort out that stove plant fight, though. And we just got promoted to 5th class, so I think we're a ways off from our 4th class promotion. Yep. Do I need to... Nope. Got pretty much full EP. I don't use EP a lot when I fight on these two. I guess I could take out the information and shit. And the eagle eye. Give myself a little more wiggle room on the chest fight. Now, you know what? I'll keep the information. Take out the eagle eye, though. We don't need that. I turned off tweet. Nope. There we go. Eagle eye we don't need. Does anything give you sweet shit? That'll give you... Oh, fucking move's not giving you anything. Let me give her aerial. Petrify, no, never mind. Actually, I'm incredibly blown away by Petrify. EP cut information I like. Is this the one that was making us not have a hit plus? Oh man, we can ditch that. Wow. Might want to save. Definitely gonna save. Definitely gonna save here, Clink. Just try and wiggle out a little more. Can't really wiggle anything out of here. I'll keep the hit. Actually, let me check my monster book. Tactics. Oh, man, I can change character position. I thought that was forced upon me. That'll be handy. All right, 100 Days Where We Never Read. I might remember to read that next time. Look at the monster guide. Stove plant. He hates water. I don't have anything. I don't have a water accessory, though, do I? So I want her to have an AoE water spell, ideally. And then he... Do I have something that prevents confuse? I could put on a little necklace. Earth-based, wind-based. Alright, put this on. So they can't confuse me. And then I want to fiddle with her orbits so she gets... We don't have any water, do we? That's the problem. We don't have any way to get AoE water. Oh well. Monsters appeared! Well, she gets to go first. That's easy. She's confused, though, but I can probably... If we're lucky, we can petrify several of them. I confused 0 of them. I'm not fully healed either. I'm dumb. Oh yeah, she's just gonna fucking drop like a sack of potatoes here. Unfortunately, they're breaking formation. Oh no. What a waste of a Hellgate. Nope, I actually got more than I thought. We're still in the fight, especially if she heals Estelle here. She did. Do I have a... Whoa, do I have a good flicker lined up? Yep. Look at that. Rude. Just fucking rude, Estelle. Curia, man. I think I'm getting this shit out of the way, although if she's casting magic, she might actually join with that stupid hawk. I mean, we got Flamboyant Secret Agent with the gun. Just dual strike. Let's just end it. There you go. Hello, treasure. Next stop at the Jabba.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not much further to 17 either. 30 red. Prickly seeds. And for my trouble I get a ruby talisman, which is fire on attack. Oh man, if the fucking Jabba hates fire? Actually, if this stuff hates fire, put that on Joshua. Well, I guess put it on Estelle and Hurricane, then you're off to the races. There he is. A large monster's prowling around. Didn't we run from him? Don't I get to know what he is? Jabba. He hates water. So we don't want to use a ruby talisman, actually. And the 2 purple flames, they're the real problem. Crocodark doesn't worry me too much. I didn't heal! Hopefully she's healing me. Hopefully that's what she's doing right now. Oh no. Whoop. Ooh. That is very lucky timing. Heal Joshua, we're back in the fight. Well, good thing you didn't get a strength up to hit me there. Stone Hammer. Yeah, you just keep doing that, man. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to kill that flower. No, never mind. Petrify never goes away, so he's just not a problem right now. That's right. I'm gonna hurricane again. If we can get a single one of these guys, we're set. We did not get a single one. Oh well. Critical. Critical nothing, actually. There you go. Nothing to lose from another hurricane. I think I'll actually get the kill here. If I miss a petrified monster... I did not. Also, we can just talk about the fact that this girl who got the day off from school to go bake apple pie walked past this monster somehow. I assume the stipulation is that she's good at running like Professor Alba. He was lower than I thought. Whoops. Resist petrify. That's probably for the best. Guy's just got too much defense. He's too fat.
We're good to go.
Not too bad. Oh, fuck. We're short on green. Just my luck, everything in fucking ruin's gonna cause green Sepith. Exterminated monster on Gull Seaside Way, so we've got a bunch of quest turn-ins waiting for us. There's some treasure chests. We'll come back to the road next time and sort that out. Vista Forest Road, no thanks. We're going right to ruin. Little seaside town. There's the Orbment Factory. Where's the knife and gun shop? Oh, this is ruin. This is one gorgeous city. The blue water and white buildings do make for a nice contrast. It certainly feels like a port city. Ha! Well, it promises many varied things. There's a lighthouse not far from here, we were just there, and a little park on the coast. On the other side of town, there's a pretty neat-looking church, too. But the biggest attraction of all has to be the Langland Bridge. What's so special about it? It connects the north and south districts of the city, and more importantly, it's a drawbridge. A drawbridge, huh? Yeah, that might be interesting. The Bracer Guild is just past there, in the middle of the main street, just in front of the bridge. Okay, then, let's go there first. Absolutely. By which I mean, what's this? Knife and gun shop. What a cute little bracer, or rather, a bracer in training if I recognize that crest correctly. You sure know your stuff. I know a few things. Oh, okay. The Hex Stave. It's a decent jump. I mainly want this shield vest. Yeah, that's like 15 extra defense. And then... defense 77. Actually, the boots aren't that much better. Got any new accessories for me? Prevents faint, prevents mute. Nah, I don't care too much about that. Let's buy the weapons. Well, it took a bit of a bite out of my wallet, but we're still good. God damn it, Hex Stave, there. Shield vest. What's a shield vest? A protective vest embedded with numerous small iron plates. Okay. The Orbment Factory would be a nice place to visit. Talk. We've got a lot of tourists today. They don't have reservations for the hotel though, I hear, and that place is booked solid. I think the Bracer Guild office is opening up to take them in. Oh no. That's not what I need right now. What do you got for the quartz department? A mute! I can afford that. HP 1, HP 2. Holy shit, that is expensive. I need it though. Seal 1. Seal enemy crafts with 10% success. Evade 2 is agility plus 2. Yeah, I'm out of green. Evade. Action 1, action 2. Speed plus 20%. Holy shit, that's expensive too. Time to cast arts is greatly cut. That's unfortunate. I would have been able to afford that. Good thing we've been doing side stuff, because we are out of quartz. Or Seppa, sorry. Hit up or EP up? EP up gives way more, so... Oh, my mistake. Afforded everything. Look at us. Let's try to get to the Bracer Guild without too many cutscenes. There we go. Good afternoon. Hello? Where's the receptionist? Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Jean's currently in a meeting with a guest on the second floor. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but there's something I can help you with? Well, we're not here as customers or anything. Oh, the emblems I see, so you're in the same business then. My name is Karna. I work here in the Ruin Branch. Are you new in town? I don't recognize you. Ah, I'm Estelle, Junior Bracer. Same goes for me. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to meet you. Estelle and Joshua. That's right. You're the new kids from Relent then. You were involved with some big to-do with Sherazard and Bose, weren't you? Well, I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. Were you expecting us? Yes, Jean told me about some promising up-and-comers, but I'm afraid you can't change assignments till he's available. Why not go sightseeing to kill some time until then? I suppose so. It beats sitting around and waiting. Totally with you. Oh, yeah. Would you want to hang out with us a little longer? We only just met, and I'd hate to just part so suddenly. Certainly. So long as I won't be a bother getting your way. Woohoo! Music emoji. That settles it then. We can all go take in the sights of Ruin. And then we'll come back in a little bit. Sure, have fun. I'm not even allowed to look at the board, am I? I am! Clear. Gull Seaway. I was like, I didn't kill a gull, but it's Gull Seaway. We're not actually going to go on a little adventure because I'm sure there's a bunch of cutscenes and shit. So we're going to actually stop right here for the night and we can pick up next time. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching.